Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Kinetic. I'm finally back home from my out of state trip. Thought I'd go live here because I have started a new dynasty to play around with and test out the new rosters. Part of the new patch that just came out today, August 29th. Added more NIL players, real life players that were missing from rosters. For example, with my Michigan Wolverines, we got Jaden Davis, we got Jordan Marshall, we got Gio El Hadi, we got Jair Hill, we got Amorian Walker, a bunch of guys that were missing off of the team, CJ Charleston, Wesley Walker. So I'm excited to get in here and play with them and try it out and just see how the game feels. I ran some practice reps with the new players just to see how they played in practice, and the game actually felt a bit smoother as well. So I'm interested to see how it plays. So I've started a new dynasty. I'm going to go ahead and play through that on here. Maybe this will turn into a secondary series that I play with on stream. My main stream show is the one with the Nashville Vipers. That I will be running another episode of tonight now that I'm back in town. Maybe this will turn into something like that. I don't know yet, but we'll see how it goes. Just to give a rundown of the team, so I am starting as an offensive coordinator with the Michigan Wolverines. Yes, I know they're a 5-star school. It's not really a rebuild. I wanted to try the new rosters in Dynasty and see how it works because this is my team in our online leagues. And I wanted to see how it plays now with the current roster. I started as an OC, so my intention fully is a couple years into this that I will take a job at a smaller school as a head coach, build them up, and then maybe one day make my way back to Michigan. But just looking at the roster, I did put on some new red shirts. As much as I want to play Jaden Davis as my starter, since he's only 3 under Orgy, I'm showing restraint. I'm redshirting him as they're doing in real life, expecting him to take over within the next year or two. I do have Jordan Marshall here. Now, I know Jordan Marshall is not redshirting in real life. He is actually going to likely be running back 3. My intention is that he's going to be running back 1 after this year. But I like to redshirt my underclassmen to give them an extra year of development. So that's what I'm going to do. We also got Micah Capana that was added to the game. I'm glad to see Micah Capana there. Gives us another one to develop alongside Jordan Marshall. Notice he's got takeoff where Jordan Marshall doesn't have any abilities as of yet, but Jordan Marshall is a higher overall. Oh yeah, I guess we didn't look at Jaden Davis's stats here. So he's a field general. He's not as mobile as Orgy. He's got an 83 acceleration, a 77 speed. Pretty normal for a field general style. 80 agility. So just looking at his ratings compared to Davis Warren, who's another field general, you can see the comparisons, and he's actually better in some areas already than Davis Warren. His awareness could be a little bit higher. Let's check his alright, throw power. He's got an 89, so not bad for a freshman, but see, his accuracies are not bad at all. He's actually got the best short and medium accuracy on the team, and he ties for the highest deep ball accuracy. So as a field general, this kid could develop into a very good player. 78 throw under pressure. So we'll see. Let's see what his stamina. He's got an 86, toughness an 86, injury an 82. The injury seems a little low to me, but we'll see. Toughness, I like that. They're keeping it consistently high. That's one thing that Sharon Moore praised about Jaden Davis, is that nothing bothers him, if I remember the quote properly. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay. So again, just looking at the rest of the new roster, so they did bring in we got some more receivers. And of course, bringing in the NIL players, they have gotten rid of the created players that were there in their place, such as that Alex Boston that was on Michigan's team. That has been replaced by Jaden Davis. At wide receiver, they did bring in the transfer that we got in C.J. Charleston. They brought in Trey Lyons. I don't think he was on the roster before, although to be honest, I don't recognize him. Now, if you notice, Amorian Walker is not here. Interesting enough, they brought him in as a cornerback. Now, if you don't know the history of Amorian Walker, he was recruited as a wide receiver. Jim Harbaugh, between 2022 and 2023 season, moved Amorian Walker to corner because we had a need there. Being 6'3", 180, he was trying to have him make the same change that Mikey Sainer still had made, to varying degrees of success. He did not see the field very much as a corner last year. The expectation was that he would be a corner for Michigan this year. Back in the first transfer window, after the national championship game, Amorian Walker transferred to Ole Miss because he wanted to play as a wide receiver again. Following the spring game, he decided to transfer back to Michigan, this time as a receiver. In real life, he is going to be a receiver, not a corner. He is 100% a wide receiver. Now, does that mean he won't take snaps at corner? Who knows? We're a lot deeper at corner now than we were, a year ago when he first made the switch over. But for whatever reason, EA Sports decided to bring him back in as a corner. He is higher rated as a corner. He's a 76. On the wide receiver depth chart, he is a 74. But I have decided to redshirt him so that I can get an extra year, and in the off season, I'm going to move him to wide receiver. You look at his stats; he has amazing stats, and this is making me think maybe I should just keep him as a corner and play him both ways. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll put him as a receiver and play him both ways. I'll probably put him as a receiver to be true to his real life stuff, but I may play him both ways because 97 speed, 99 excel for a 6'3" receiver and corner, 97 agility, 97 change of direction. This kid could be absolutely special. So by redshirting him, I can get him for 1 or 2 years. But they did bring in our guy Jair Hill. Now again, in real life, he is probably going to be the starter opposite Will Johnson. But in this game, because they have him rated lower than Jaden McBurrows, and he is a sophomore, I have decided to redshirt him. I like to redshirt underclassmen. In fact, I'm honestly considering redshirting Amir Hall as well to get an extra year with him. Let's see. I'm only going to lose Keyshawn Harris. I'll let Amir Hall have his time because he'll be in the rotation. Will Johnson's probably leaving this year. Next year is probably going to be McBurrows and Hill. So, but yeah. So I don't know. We'll see where Amorian Walker ends up and in the off season. I like him a lot. They did also bring in include another transfer that we got in Wesley Walker. So I'm glad to see him in the game now. Everything else is pretty similar to the way it was before. We do got Mason Curtis now instead of that rock guy that they had in his place. We got Trey Pierce and Ike Iwana. So I'm excited with the new roster. We'll get this going here. Alright. Again, guys, this is not my normal stream time. This was just a, I'm going to go live and hang out with y'all while I check this out. I may have to step away from the system at points. I may have to look down and respond to something on our Discord server or in a text message. I apologize ahead of time for that. Alright. So, I'm not going to mess with the custom schedules. I'm going to play each of these games. This is me trying to get used to the team. So I'm going to play each of the games. I'm probably going to lose. Again, as I've said in every stream that I have, I am not great at this game. I very much could lose, and I'm currently tweaking sliders to try to make it so that it's not super easy. Because these are the sliders we're going to use in our leagues. I want it to be challenging, but I don't want it to be impossible. So, as you can see, I am an offensive coordinator. The head coach is the pre-generated coach, Greg Malone. I am starting off with the recruiter archetype. I will probably be taking some talents in motivator and tactician, and I am heavily looking forward to taking these two talents, the strong roots and relationship builder talent trees, possibly set the tone. So I want to save some points till we can open that up, but I'm going to go through and get some recruiter talents, I'm going to get some motivator talents, and a few of the tactician talents while I wait for that to open up. I've already set up our board. I'm actually considering using some points to finish scouting these last 5 players next week. Don't normally do that, but I kind of want to do it here. So we did get one instant commit from right tackle Eric Monty, a 4-star pass protector prospect out of Grosse Pointe, Michigan. Levon Joe is a tight end I am recruiting, although I will be moving him to fullback if I get him. And I am recruiting a kicker, Gideon Kikaha. I intend to move Adam Samaha from kicker to punter when Tommy Doman graduates this year, and I will redshirt Kikaha for Dominic Zavada's senior year. Got a couple really good gems that I want to try to get. Avery Keys looks like a generational prospect at wide receiver, currently 8th on his board. Got a couple gems here, and my preferred QB target is going to be, I thought it was, okay, well I've got 2 on here. I've got Jeremy Morris, who is a scrambler out of Miami, Florida. I've got Eric Alcantara, who's a field general. I don't know why they're not supposed to be like that. There we go. They're supposed to be swapped because I generally like to go by national rank unless one becomes shows to be a gem or not. Although I am going to move them both up on my board. Was this the guy with the good speed? He was, so I'm going to move him up as well. Alright, so yes, I know Michigan is easy mode. It's fine. Again, this is to test out the new players, and I do intend to, and that's why I'm an offensive coordinator, not a head coach, because I do intend to eventually take a head coaching job at a lower school once I've tested out these new players for a few years. Alright, so let's get started. So we're gonna advance to next week. I have not modified the schedule. I will probably do so in future seasons, but as of right now I have not modified this season's schedule at all. Alright, let's finish out the scouting here. That's a very fast receiver, so I'm going to move him up on my board as well. there's a gem, so I'm going to move him up towards the top of the board. Okay, we actually got pretty good here. I only got, I think, 2 broken gems. Cold Droge, a tight vertical threat tight end. I don't really even usually recruit tight ends except for when I need a fullback. I prefer usually to take the tall physical receivers that I get and move them to tight end. So, and I did get one other broken gem. It was a 5-star. It's this guy right here, George Ugakwe, free safety. I moved him down a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna move him down a little bit more. I've sort of changed my mind on the broken gems because the biggest difference with them is that they generally don't have development traits. Sometimes they can, but generally they don't. Or not even just the development traits, but their skill caps are lower. So they're not going to develop, even if they have a development trait, they're not going to develop as much as someone else. So I've really kind of cooled my opinion on the broken gems. Now, anybody that's watched my streams before knows that I like to put a baseline of 5 hours on every prospect, just to give us a little bit of influence each week. Now, for some, this won't be enough to stop from getting cut from top 5s or top 3s, or to stop another team from swooping in and throwing a ton of influence on them and taking them from us. But I would say it's probably got a 60 to 70% chance of keeping us in most races until late in the season. It has a higher success rate than you would think of just keeping us around even when we're not doing anything with that recruit. I've seen some videos, some content creators that will advise just ignoring everyone but the top like 5 to 15 targets on your board, and I get that because it is using about 170 hours to put these 5 on everyone. I do this even on small schools when I'm building small schools back up, but I understand the argument not to, especially if you're playing a smaller school. For me, this is just how I prefer to play it. Now I'm almost positive Ugakwe is going to still get recruited heavily because he's a 5-star. So we'll probably lose on him, but that's fine. I'm not going to cry too much about that. Alright, so going to the top of our board. Now we can start maxing out hours on prospects. With this being year 1, we're going to max out at 50 hours on most prospects right now. And this is why I order my board from top to bottom, because then I can recruit from top down. A little bit of preparation in the beginning makes it a lot easier to recruit week to week, in my opinion. With Michigan, this usually means that I can recruit about the top 15 guys on my board with maxed out hours week to week. Of course, we do have some hours that will come back to us next week, the ones that we spent on the additional scouting. I normally don't scout once we get into the regular season, but for whatever reason this time I decided I want to, so I did. This one I can actually put 60 hours on. It must be from the defensive coordinator. All right. Conversely, that I have really cooled on recruiting broken gems, the hidden gems, the green gems. I actually have started putting them higher. I used to still put them under the no gem 5 stars on my board, but because they're almost guaranteed to have a dev trait with higher skill caps, I have started putting them even above the 5 star. I found that the stars, the 5 star, 4 star, 3 star, generally is the floor. So like a 5 star is going to come in as a higher overall rated right from the start compared to others, and be more likely to just have a higher floor to start with. I would rather have a little bit lower starting floor but a higher upside with dev traits, abilities, and higher skill caps. So I've started valuing 4-star green gems higher than normal 5 stars. That might be wrong, that might be incorrect, but that's what I'm feeling at the moment. So, alright, let's take a look. So we're actually getting some competition on the 5-star blocking tight end from Iowa, of all places. Considering this is in Illinois, and they're right in between us, this could be an interesting battle over him. Alright, with Kikaha, I am currently unopposed. I have moved into first place on him. I'm going to keep hours on him to try to lock him down. Avery Keys, looks like we're facing up against South Carolina. Now he's from South Carolina, so that could be a tough get for us. But especially with without not having any pipeline there. But you know, he's a generational prospect, so we're gonna stay in it until we're not in it anymore. So for Avery Darius, we have a ton of competition for him. He is from San Marcos, California. So it looks like the closest one to him for proximity to home is going to be USC, UCLA, and Washington. We do have some pipeline connections there. So I'm going to stay in it and try to get this guy to come across country to Michigan. But we are facing up against all of the big time names. We got Alabama, we got LSU, we got Oregon, USC, Washington, Utah, and UCLA, with Clemson sitting just outside the top 8. Looks like he did lock out at top 8 though. So for Devin Dennis, he's still in top 8. Looks like we're facing against the Texas Longhorns, Oklahoma Sooners, and Nebraska Cornhuskers. So a bunch of Midwest and Southwest teams. He is from Arizona, so unfortunately we are the farthest from his home. But proximity to home is not a deal breaker, so we'll see how that goes. George Sweet, cornerback out of Alpharetta, Georgia. We are the only ones that have offered him so far. Obviously, he wanted to go to Georgia, but we have surpassed them as the first ones to offer him. Jashawn Darnold, middle linebacker out of Ridgeland, Mississippi. Is that Mississippi? I think it's Mississippi. MS? I think it's Mississippi. Maybe I'm wrong. Missouri? I'm not sure. Somebody tell me in the comments. Anyways, we are currently in third, behind Auburn and LSU, but it is a very close race currently. But we don't have any pipeline there, so we'll have to see what happens here. Alright, for the quarterback prospect, Eric Alcantara. He is from Gilbert, Arizona. Texas is going after him hard. We are currently in second place. This may be a tough battle for us since we have no pipelines where Texas does. But we'll keep trying. Oh, I did not mean to hit that. My apologies, guys. Alright, for Jeremy Morris, quarterback, scrambler out of Miami, Florida, we are currently number 2 behind Alabama. Alabama, Florida, and Nebraska have all offered him. We have the weakest pipelines of the 4, but we will see what happens. Lionel Johnson, wide receiver out of Detroit, Michigan, deep threat. We are number 1 on his board. We are facing off against Notre Dame, Michigan State, Pitt, and Wisconsin. I think we're in a good position to him as long as we keep the pressure up on him. Nick Costanzo, defensive end, speed rusher out of Pleasantville, New Jersey. We are currently battling with Penn State, who has a higher pipeline tier, but we are currently in first place. Now with him I can actually add up to 60 as well, so let's do that. Addison McCain, right outside linebacker, pass coverage archetype out of West Bloomfield, Michigan. Currently being pursued by LSU and Wisconsin. We have the strongest pipeline. We are in first place. I like our chances there. James Hacker, cornerback out of Wallingford, Connecticut. Zone tendency. Being heavily recruited. He's got offers from Michigan, Notre Dame, Penn State, Arizona, UCLA, Boston College, and Penn State. I'm sorry, I said Penn State earlier. That's Kansas State up there, and then Penn State in number 7. Interesting that Penn State would, other than Boston College, Penn State would be the closest school and the closest big school, yet they're in 7th place. Alright, we've got defensive tackle power rusher Robert Zahersky out of Fort Washington, Pennsylvania. Currently holding offers from Notre Dame, from us, Michigan, from Ohio State, from Florida, and from West Virginia. Interesting enough, Penn State has not offered the in-state prospect. Zach O'Connor, wide receiver deep threat out of Walled Lake, Michigan. We are number 1 on his board. He has offers from Michigan State, Indiana, Northwestern, Kentucky, and Iowa. Alright, Calvin Tolbert. Now we are 2nd behind Georgia, although we only put 15 hours on him the last week, so let's add more there. See if we can try to compete with Georgia for him. He is from Louisiana. Georgia's a little bit closer, and they have a little bit of a pipeline boost. So if they stay on him, I'm not sure that we'll be able to catch up to him, but we will see. Dwayne Veal, power rusher, defensive end, out of Chicago, Illinois, 6'5", 260, great measurables. He only holds an offer from us, which is surprising, but we'll go with it. Let's boost up the hours and try to gain more ground with him. Antonio Johnson, athlete, projects as an elusive running back out of Sammamish, Washington. We have moved up into number 7 on his board. He has not cut to top 8 yet. He holds offers from many schools, and we're the only one without a pipeline to him. We will try, but I am not too hopeful about this one. But we'll try. Maybe we'll recruit him more than the others. Alright, so we'll go with that. And now we will jump into our game against Fresno State. For those that are interested, if you're aware of who the Maze Madman is, he is in our current CFB league, and him and I will be playing a game sometime this evening. I will stream it. I'm not sure if he will, but it should be somewhere around 6 to 8 Eastern time tonight. Keep an eye out for that if you're interested. All right. I'll start playing the full game, but if it becomes too easy, I will super sim the rest of it. Let's look at the Fresno State Bulldogs uniforms. Okay, they got red, they got white, they got blue. Pretty good American colors. I like it. All right, pretty basic, but sometimes basic is the cleanest option. All right, let's go.
The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the mountain.
One thing that I wish they would fix, though, is that they still haven't fixed the issue with having multiple players with the same number on the same side of the ball. I noticed that they did not fix that. I have multiple players wearing number 2 on both on offense. I have multiple players wearing number 1 on defense. I don't like that.
Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway.
All right, it's going to be, see, there's number 2, C.J. Charleston. Jaden Davis also wears number 2. I don't think that's accurate to real life, but the game won't let me change the numbers, so... all right, let's see what we can do here.
He's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
First down here for the offense.
Like I said earlier when I was doing the practice runs, the game feels smoother. I'm not sure how to describe that, but the gameplay feels much smoother for some reason. So
those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are. They won't compromise. And if you get to stick around here recently, a lot of success, too.
Dropping back, it's Orji. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down.
all right, we got Cole Cabana in at running back. Let's see if he can do anything. Five-yard gain. Can't complain with that.
There have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment.
All right, I'm gonna put Loveland on a corner route.
The transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's
That
teams
worked
that
out.
go on through
First down. Excuse me, guys.
And it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters
Sorry, I
upside
need to
down.
take a
One
drink.
team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
Looking for space. It's
Ah, come on.
Well, man, there's some
You got to
good
keep
things
that
going on in the
block
trenches right now.
preview.
This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Got some room, headed to the
Got that nice spin and got in for a touchdown with the Donovan Edwards. Blows my mind how many people on social media hate on this guy, acting like he doesn't deserve to be on the cover of this game just because he only had 500 yards last year, coming off an injury and sitting on the depth chart behind Blake Corum. When you're sitting behind, when you're a volume style home run hitting back and you're sitting behind a back as good as Blake Corum, getting 500 yards is still pretty good. But he has shown in multiple big-time games that he absolutely deserves to be in the conversation of best running backs in the country and deserves to be on the cover of this game.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game, the head-to-head matchup, than everybody?
And the quarterback is snowed under.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of
I was a little worried there because I pass committed without meaning to. So I was a little worried if they were actually going to pass it or run it there.
Because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrum.
Oh, come on, stop him, stop him. There we go.
Be a long day.
Fresno State's got a good quarterback, guys. I don't know a ton about their team, but I know that their quarterback is actually pretty decent.
Frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. On the move, it's Edwards. Discards a man. He's got 59 yards rushing already.
That's Michigan ball, guys.
About establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener.
If they can't stop it, why stop doing it?
The 38-yard line. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air, it's Orji.
Oh, man, they got through the line really fast there. What was going on? What was that, guys? Come on. Can't be letting guys get through the line like that.
Do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Offense set on first down. He'll throw it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after, and was able to make the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
I didn't mean to do that. It was a bad adjustment, but it didn't matter because they didn't pass it.
Not a whole lot of
Hit the wrong button.
there on the short run.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in a nickel, a little bit more speed on the field.
Looks like the stadium pulse got to him a little bit there.
Gets the sack on 3rd down.
Held onto the ball longer than he probably needed to.
On the return, it's Morgan. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You've got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
The give from the gun. Running with power. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score a touchdown.
Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down?
Yes and no.
Quick pass on the jet motion. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Wolverines are on the move. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. And if you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, can I break it? Come on. Come on, go. Go, Freddie, go.
They'll get him stopped.
Nice.
Short of the end zone.
Or no, that was Morris. Tyler Morris, not Freddie Moore. My bad.
This defense really needs to be careful. They
Almost
have
got
to
the
play great eye
got the
discipline,
touchdown there,
understanding
but
where
we'll
the
see.
football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if the
And he takes it.
Ooh, that guy almost broke his block there. I wasn't sure. Khalil Mullins in for the
And now this offense
score.
building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the shotgun,
get him. Come on, guys.
They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. We reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at
I like that you can read their lips and see that they're saying "Let's go blue, let's go blue." That's pretty nice.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. They'll keep it on
There
the
we
ground.
go. There we go. Mason Graham with the tackle in the backfield right there. Nice job.
Blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield?
Gives it to the
Wow,
back
they're
on
running
the
it on
play.
third and 9.
Stop him after a short game, probably just
That
wanted
was a
to
questionable
mitigate the
decision.
losses with
But
fourth
to be
down.
fair, I did pass commit because I thought 3rd and 9. It's got to be a passing
high
play.
Kick trying to pen them deep. And that's where they'll have to down it just inside the 50-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Here we go, Samaj.
To the marker, it's Morgan. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after that completion. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
And Cole Cabana with the touchdown run.
Touchdown Wolverines! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Try to do this, see if this still works after the patch.
Caught
Doesn't
inside
look
the
like it.
20, chance
That's
for
good.
a good return. Buys just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hold.
Get him, come on,
Yeah,
tackle.
As a head coach, you're wondering,
There you go,
what
Makari
didn't I say?
Page.
What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Right back
Oh,
to
come on. That was good blocking by Fresno State.
And prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Fresno State right back to the line. They'll try to pick
Got
it
him.
up on
Good
the
job,
ground.
Mason Graham.
That just never
Best D
had a
tackle in the
chance.
country
They
this year.
controlled the middle of the field and
It does
stuck
not
him
look
in the
like Mason
backfield
Graham
on
though. They
third
need to do
down.
something better with
Fresno
that,
State will have
with
to
the
punt it
facial
away. He's getting a lot of work.
representation.
Fourth time he's punted
Wow, their
tonight.
punter is that squibbing on purpose?
He only needs a
Oh,
slip
whoa,
of
whoa, whoa,
daylight.
what is going on? Oh, what is going on? Holy crap, go, 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 go.
Just trucks through it.
I don't even know who that is. Who was that?
Room on that one. Picked up some
Sullivan?
nice
Cole
blocking
Sullivan? A
before he
linebacker?
got out of bounds.
Wow. Okay.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
Yeah, he was
No
not
doubt.
supposed to be the one that
Everything
caught
their
that.
play caller is dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They can really
I don't
be
like this
aggressive
coverage.
after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Touch pass on the run.
Go, Freddie Moore. Go, go, go. There we go.
And they will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over the Pandas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So you get stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that
Oh, come on. I missed that fucking... God. I was there to tackle him and...
All right, well,
Okay.
feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point. But finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to...
Dude, how did that even happen?
Really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance,
God,
now the
dude.
defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. It's a draw. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Keene. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, how was he open like that?
He'll be brought down.
Come on, Zeke. You can't be getting beat like that, man.
Playing the passing game has him on the doorstep.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw that there on the incompletion.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. They keep attacking through the air. It's complete.
Ah, come on.
Touchdown, Bulldog.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared.
Come on, Morris, you got to be there.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Back to pass. It's Orgy.
Come on, where's the fucking blocking?
They might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a
What the fuck, dude?
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound
Fucking
dudes
block.
all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Complete to the right. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
Release to the back. Quick completion on the out route. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Oh, and the QB so lucky that that one wasn't picked off. These are small windows to throw into down here in the red zone. Defense tipped it up in the air. A lot of defenders lurking around. Lucky that ball hit the ground.
2nd down coming up. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
There we go, Colston.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a look.
Sorry, responding to something on Discord.
And regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Line getting set on second down. To throw, it's Keene. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on second down.
I'm not going to turn down a holding penalty.
Off play action.
Oh, they got me with that, and they shouldn't have. I knew it was a freaking pass play.
Frustrated with himself after throwing it behind his man.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up third down.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. The gift to the back.
He did run it. Wow.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout.
Maybe I can get another score in before the half.
Sure everyone has the same call. Fresno State will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. A first down for the offense. Quarterback checking the play. They'll throw it on first down.
Oh, come on. It wouldn't even let me get it off to the check down. What the hell, dude?
This defense needed something to go right, man. They're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
He wants to throw here on second down.
Go, go, go. Go, Morris. There we go.
Michigan. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer. Right in the bread basket. Nice play. Nice pitch.
Nice throw, too.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point was good. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets.
Come on, get him.
He gets a block. Guided out of bounds at the 32 after a good return. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Defense not showing press coverage.
Why can't I move? What is going on?
He's going to throw deep right side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Ann Arbor. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half.
All right, so it looks like they did fix that good.
Inside his own 20. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO.
Come on, get him, get him, get him.
In the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Right down the middle. He's got it. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
Looking to throw, it's King. He looks that one in nicely. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Come on, man. You were in a position you could have tried to jump in front of that.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect him to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. Fresno State working from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. The inside handoff.
Get him. What are we doing? Come on, guys.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Fucking get him.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal.
God, come on, guys. Don't push him in.
Fresno State.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because
I feel like I had him on the goal line, and then my own guy came up behind him, and instead of pulling him back, he pushed him in.
Happening in college football this weekend. East Carolina is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Greenville. They're up by 21 over the Pandas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They're going to ride this running back. At the 45 on its way. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
But right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become...
Touchdown Wolverines! And the beatdown has ensued.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses.
What the hell, dude? Why did we just let it open in the middle?
Go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's King.
Oh, come on, guys.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
What is going on? Why was he that wide fucking open?
On the ground, it's Gilliam.
Come on, man. I had him right there.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You see all this movement in football now. All this stem, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt.
All right. So it said that there was a way to sub in, like mass subs, that they put that in the game. So how do I do that? Mass sub starters at every position. No, I'm not going to do that. But I like that that's there, and now I know how to do it. Alright, let's look at who needs to come out from wear and tear. Donovan Edwards isn't feeling wear and tear, okay. I know Mason Graham has to come out, but is he the only one that's hurting? Yeah, he's hurting. Alright. We'll get Kenny Grant in there, and we'll get Rayshon Benny in there. Get Eno Etta in there.
Field and make this life hard on this running back.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
They'll go to the ground.
Go, Donald. Go, 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 go.
And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. They came out hot on this drive, one play and already near midfield.
Cole Cabana. Cole Cabana.
And he breaks into the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. The Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Trying to march in. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
There we go.
Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started.
Game one, you want to come out and put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Okay, yeah, so they have
Here's
patched
the
that, so the
return
kick,
from
that kick
inside the
glitch doesn't
25.
really work.
He's brought down after a good return,
Which is a good
gets it
thing.
out to the 31. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for
Come
it.
on.
And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the
Come
defense brings
on,
it down.
dude.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. He wants to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down.
Did that get tipped?
To the great defensive pressure.
Hold on, did that get tipped? Or was he getting... I mean, it came out sideways, so... Did his own guy hit his arm? Is that what happened? Yep, that's what happened. His own guy messed it up. Huh. That's interesting. I didn't know that that could happen. I didn't know they'd have it coded into the game that your own players can mess up the throwing motion.
Now, trailing by this much, the defense is...
Throws toward the end zone.
Interception.
Picked off. Smashes through the tackle. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Runs through a tackle.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Across the 45. Open runway ahead. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day, man.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? They'll run it on 1st and goal. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
A great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. And if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis.
Let's advance. Now I'm going to have a much tougher challenge here. I've got Texas coming in. So we'll see how this one goes. Right, let's upgrade some coach skills here. Alright, so we've kept a pretty big lead for Levon Joe over Iowa. Kikaha, we're still the only ones recruiting him, so we're going to keep that up. For Avery Keys, we have jumped out to a pretty big lead over his hometown South Carolina, so hopefully we can continue with that. Avery Darius, we're staying in the lead there over Alabama and a bunch of other top schools. Oregon's making a pretty big push though. Devin Dennis, we're still top school there, keeping a small lead over Texas, OU, and Nebraska. George Sweet, we're still the only ones recruiting him currently. Jashawn Darnold has cut to top 5, so let's go ahead and get a visit scheduled. We'll probably drop in his rankings this week because we are sacrificing time to get him in for a game. Alright, so pro potential and brand exposure are both important to him. We'll go with pro potential. We'll add the 10 back on. Alright, for Alcantara, we're second behind Texas. Again, Texas is putting on the pressure. It's going to be a tough one with him. Maybe if we beat Texas, that'll be important. But he hasn't cut to top 5 yet, so there's nothing else I can do. Jeremy Morris, we are number 2 behind Alabama, so we're number 2 on both of these quarterbacks. I don't know, man. It's going to be tough to get either one of them, but we'll try. Lionel Johnson, wide receiver, we're still number 1. Nick Costanzo, we're still number 1 over Penn State. Addison McCain, we're number 1 over 3 other teams. James Hacker, we've got a slight lead over Notre Dame. Robert Zahersky, we're still second, just slightly behind Notre Dame on Zahersky. Zach O'Connor, we're number 1 with a little bit of a lead over Michigan State. Calvin Tolbert, we're number 1 with a slight lead over Georgia. We did take number 1 away from them. This is going to be an interesting battle for him. Dwayne Veal, we're the only ones recruiting him currently. I thought he had someone recruiting him already. I guess not. Antonio Johnson. We are number 3. I've got 5 extra hours, so let's go ahead and add that. Oh wait, I can't. Okay. Well, let's add 5 more to DeMarco Duck then. Alright, let's jump in here and see how much I struggle with this game. This is going to be tough. Alright. It's going to be a big game. I'm going to go with the big game blues, but if I get in there and the crowd is doing a maze out, I'm going to exit the game. I'm going to come back in with the all maize uniforms.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
Alright, let's see. Alright, so they are doing the maze out, so I'm going to exit. And I'm going to put on the all maize unis. I don't know if they've actually worn these in a game other than the spring game, but I really like them.
everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting "Go Blue." This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
All right, so they are receiving.
Wolverines
good for us.
Deep to get us going.
Hopefully our crowd will give us an advantage over this really good team.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Longhorns offense starts in less than ideal field position.
CJ Baxter, I'm pretty sure, isn't he the one that got injured for the season?
Running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, he just hold your breath time. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for it.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
Got him.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw. It's yours. Catch made by the
Damn, come on, guys.
It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here.
Come on, get him, come on, tackle him.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be
Come on, man, we got to be better in pass coverage.
Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes
Come on, dude. What the?
Get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly
Can we do something? Jesus.
Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game.
She's going to sit there and let him dance around?
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game.
He ran right by 2 of our guys. Come on.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's yours. Quick completion.
Can we do something? We had 2 guys right there.
Down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end.
And we just leave him open in the back of the end zone? Really, guys? Really? Really? Like, what the fuck are we even doing?
By the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And he knocks through the PAT.
The fuck are we even doing?
He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Michigan Wolverines offense comes out for their first possession today.
Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And it's good for a first down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that run game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm.
Come on,
now,
guys.
Come with some counters, try to take some
Cutting up
shots
doesn't mean cut into the defender. It means cut behind the blocker.
Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
What the hell, dude? That was fucking pass interference.
They're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any
That was
points.
absolutely pass interference.
You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
I go to throw the ball, and the one defender just like holds my guy from getting to.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on.
It's not a turnover. He had the ball.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route
This is
is
complete
nice.
bullshit,
The ball is
dude.
on the money. All he has to
Every
do is
time I start to
catch it,
think
and
that
it's
I
a
need
first
to
down.
increase the sliders or increase the difficulty, the game starts doing cheating bullshit like this. First, it was pass interference, literally holding my fucking receiver. And then second one, he caught the ball, and then he dropped it out of bounds, and they said it was incomplete.
Takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision?
But they can catch every fucking thing.
Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first
This is
down.
ridiculous,
The
dude.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle.
Two DBs right there,
They bring him down,
and they still catch it. But if that's me, he fucking drops it.
This drive has now reached the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christian, the spread era over the years is always
Fucking ridiculous, dude.
always impressive with the defenses.
I just wish this game wouldn't fucking cheat. Like, play the game straight up.
Ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there, defensive tackle. He never bought into that play action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
He's running out of time here. And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan. No chance to catch it.
Cole Sullivan with the scoop and score, I guess.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Bolden. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Roughing the passer, you motherfuckers. All right, I'm turning that slider down.
First down.
Shouldn't be no fucking roughing the passer. It's goddamn football.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air. It's yours. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun.
Why is that wide open like that? Pass commit and they just leave that fucking middle open?
Wrap up the first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter.
Cover 1, robber press, 2 zones in the fucking middle of the field. Pass commit, and they somehow still leave the goddamn middle of the field fucking open. And I can't tackle apparently. Wow. They just want to give them a fucking score.
Touchdown, Texas. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
Yeah, because y'all wanted him to fucking score. Because y'all want to fucking cheat. So just make it so that I can't fucking make tackles.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Ignore the fact that I called the right play with the right coverage with the right fucking adjustment.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning in.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. And so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. In the red area, it's Edwards. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. To the air, it's Orji. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter.
Maybe they haven't fixed it. Okay.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The backs got it. They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Grab behind.
Come on, what are we doing?
Around the 15. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Longhorns will hustle to the line.
What the fuck are we doing, guys? Come on.
A pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On the run, it's Baxter. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Fucking tackle. Why does this game insist on not letting me fucking tackle?
But if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? He hands it off from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on the first down.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield, it's Orji. There's contact on the throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Short kickoff fielded just inside the 25. And they've got the returner corralled. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep here.
Come on, guys. We've got to cover better than that.
Across midfield, tackle finally made at the 32. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Hawk over the middle. It's Golden. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wide.
Why did you?
And he finds a wide open.
You were right there. All you had to do was stay right there, and you were in place for a deflection or an interception. But no, you went right past him to give him an opening.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that.
Come on, guys.
Touchdown, Longhorns.
What the fuck?
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This has been an offensive show so far. Back and forth, both defenses reeling at the moment. To throw, it's Orgy. He eludes the rush.
Come on, what is going on? Fucking block.
A really good job by this.
What the fuck, guys?
Trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The downfield shot is incomplete.
God.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And now another deep ball here. The pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Oh my God.
Very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all.
What is fucking going on, dude?
Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Defense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Dude, there's no fucking way I'm going to hit a 61-yard field goal.
Or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the
Of course not.
This try is no good. Try is no good.
Fucking stupid, dude. I got an NFL fucking caliber kicker. And the meter moves so fucking fast I can't do anything.
Guys, who has it better than you? Nobody.
Because the game wanted to let them fucking score at the end.
The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half.
Like, if the game decides they're going to score, then they're going to fucking score no matter what. That's the shit I fucking hate, dude.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think of a run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
Oh my God.
Backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, I fucking hit the button to keep it.
What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to
Of course not, dude. What the When this game decides it's going to beat you, it's going to beat you. Like, you don't get a fucking choice. It's like, it's not even a fucking game.
Chris, Chris, a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half, make some good adjustments, good awareness there on that third down play, and now it sets up.
It's not good awareness. It's the game fucking cheating.
Take it away. And it's taken at the 25. The returner is brought down. It's a starter on the next drive.
And watch, they're going to march right down the field. I'm not going to be able to fucking stop them, even though I have home field advantage, because they're the fucking computer.
This defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Grab behind the line. It's spun. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way. Can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete.
See, if that had been them, they would have fucking caught it. That's what I fucking hate about this game. Make the shit fair. Make it go both ways. If the computer's going to catch that ball, let me fucking catch the ball. If I'm not going to catch it, fine. But then don't let the computer turn around and catch a similar fucking ball the next drive.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Back to pass. It's Orgy. He's got it near the end zone. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Wolverines. That puts them on top in the second half. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Bolden.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. Second down now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Of course. But if that had been me, I would have dropped it. You see what I'm fucking talking about, guys? If that had been me that threw that same fucking pass, I would have fucking dropped it. My receiver would not have caught it. Doesn't matter what team you're playing with, doesn't matter who your quarterback or who your receivers are. That's how this game fucking cheats. They can catch everything. They can hit every kick. You can't.
Keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
See? God forbid I have a fucking lead. God forbid I have a fucking lead.
Stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas.
They'll make sure they get open. Doesn't matter if I pass commit. Doesn't matter if I have the guys on the field. Doesn't matter if I call a good coverage. They're going to fucking get it.
Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
To throw, it's Orgy.
Oh my God! Oh, so look, I had. So I call a play, right? I have favorable matchup right here. Look, see, boom. But the game, making sure that I don't get to fucking take advantage of it, makes it so that my fucking guys, this guy is fucking triple blocked. Triple fucking blocked. And he runs through 3, almost 4 guys if you count fucking Donovan Edwards. 4 guys right there, and he still runs through them. 4 fucking guys, and he still runs through them to get the sack. 4 guys. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fucking guys, but he still gets through them. Like they're not even there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense.
Absolutely ridiculous, dude. This is what makes me pissed off about this game.
With your defensive front.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. And the
fucking ridiculous.
Set a fresh set of downs.
The game has to cheat in order to keep the game close, because that's how it's fucking programmed. And it's ridiculous.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they're able to get him down. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. They were backed up to start the
now watch. They'll fucking be able to march down or get some wide open fucking pass because the game has to keep it close.
Way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
Wow. See what I mean? Open and I can't tackle. They decide they're going to fucking score. They're going to make it so that nothing I do works. So I have nobody over there covering. And if I do get someone to touch him, he can't get the tackle. That's what this game does. I want to love this game. I want to fucking love it. But can we please fucking program it to not do this shit?
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game.
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
Of course. Wide fucking open in the middle. Didn't fucking matter what I just called. Didn't matter that we had gotten them to 3rd and long. Because they're going to fucking complete it because the game has decided that it needs to be close.
Because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut.
Guarantee you, it will make sure that it completes every 3rd and long in this quarter.
Back to pass. It's yours. Catch made by the tight end.
I'm right there and doesn't even try to fucking tackle. See what I mean, guys? See what I fucking mean?
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. Now you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback
Watch.
can make a nice
Guarantee you they're going to
like
fucking get this. Guarantee you they're going to convert on this.
Here we are late in a
Pass committee.
Go for it on 4th down.
Good coverage. Guarantee you they're going to get it. Oh, okay. I was wrong. I stand corrected. I was wrong. 100% I was wrong. That's something new. That I was not expecting that. But I was wrong. I'll be the first to admit when I'm wrong.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
What? I had him beat. How did...
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense.
I fucking had him beat, and then suddenly he just, like, sped up and closed the distance. How?
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Out of bounds, but not before
Of course it made me step out of bounds. Sure.
Ripping the defense apart today.
Sure.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Of course. Of course, my guys can't hold their fucking blocks because the game has to make sure that it's close.
Over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Yep.
Now a timeout taken by
and now you get the comeback. Now you get the comeback, guys. You ready for it? Because the game's going to make sure you get it. The game is going to make sure you fucking get it.
Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout.
The game will absolutely make sure that you get the fucking comeback.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now 4th down. So looks like
I'm not going to be able to hit this.
This to build the lead to 6 here in the 4th quarter. And that one straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg.
Strong leg, yeah, but earlier it completely fucked me on that other one, right? Yeah.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. Tackle made after the completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Scanning the field. It's yours. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Why is it trying to put me in nickel?
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep
Of
shot.
course. Deep over the middle. Always open when they need to come back. Always. Fucking always. Without fail.
Call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Bond.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Caught near the sticks.
If that had been me, I would have fucking dropped that pass.
But not before he gains first down yardage. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Breaks free.
Of course, I have a fucking sack and I can't... See what I mean? You see what I mean? I fucking had the sack and he broke it and then was able to throw a perfect fucking touchdown pass? Come on, dude. Come on. The game makes sure that it gets the fucking comeback. And watch, they're going to get the onside kickback. Watch.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hand seam able to make the crucial recovery. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter.
Yeah, of course, because the game makes sure that the game's fucking tight.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handle.
Because it's programmed to inject random bullshit into the game to make sure that it stays close.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm just too pessimistic, whatever. Maybe it was at least entertaining for y'all to hear me bitch about it, but... Alright, let's upgrade some coach skills. Gonna try to get these tier 3s to help us with those recruits that we're trying to push for. Derek Moore got Player of the Week with 3 tackles, 5 tackles. How do you have 3 tackles, only 3 tackles, but you got 5 tackles for loss? That's weird. And 1 sack. Let's take a look. Players of the Week. So National was Joey Peterson from Iowa State at Iowa with 9 tackles, 1 sack. Offensive was Alec Ayamaner from Stanford against an FCS team, of course. ACC was David Bailey, also from Stanford. Big 12, the offensive was Garrett Green against an FCS team. Big 10, Derek Moore. Offensive was Oregon against Boise State, Trayshawn Holden. And the SEC, Harold Perkins and Taylor Green. Okay. Let's look at recruiting. Locked out. Yeah, we got locked out of Sheed. Alright, so with Joe, we're going to go ahead and schedule a visit. Schedule it for SC week. Brand exposure is his #1, so we'll go with that. Add the 10 back. We don't need to schedule a visit for Kakaha. We'll schedule one for Keys. Did South Carolina pull their scholarship offer with them? So, normally I don't schedule a visit for someone if I'm the only person that's recruiting them. But I'm still going to do it here because the fact that I don't have... He's a generational prospect, #1 national rank, and a gem. He's a 6'3" wide receiver with, it's not incredible speed, but really good stats. I have 0 pipeline. He's got 2 teams at 2 and 3 on his board, South Carolina and Clemson, that could jump in at any time with 5-point tier pipeline. So I'm going to go ahead and schedule this, and I'm not even going to take the 50 off of him. I'm going to schedule this for USC week, brand exposure. Yeah, because that's just, it's too good. Let me see if I can actually figure out what his cell is. Okay, so it could be starter. Or it could be workhorse. So let's soft sell on workhorse. Keep trying to figure out what else is important to him. And I'm going to take the extra 10 off of this guy to put it on him. Actually, you know what? I could soft sell and hard sell both until we find out which one's which. Devin Dennis, we can schedule a visit. He's a defense, so I'm going to put him on Minnesota week. Pro potential. We'll put the 10 back on. Sweet, I don't feel like I need to schedule one, but can I figure out what his sell is? I can. So let's go ahead and get the hard sell on him. Alright, now we lost a lot on Darnold because we took the hours off him to schedule the visit. So we got to try to get back in on this. Can we get a sell? Oh, that's the 40 I used earlier. Alright, I'm going to have to take off from the guys at the end of my list here. So we know pro potential and brand exposure. So it could be starter, could be workhorse. So we're gonna soft sell workhorse. Brand exposure. Let's see. Alright, so it could be that. It can't be workhorse, so it's got to be starter. Alright, I gotta get into this race on Alcantara, so I gotta take another little bit off of somebody. Let's see, we can take this off, bring him in on the bye week, pro potential. I gotta get one of these quarterbacks. So alright, so his has got to be workhorse. Back from McCain. I'll go ahead and get a visit scheduled for Minnesota. Pro potential. I'll add the 10 back onto him. For Hacker, we'll go ahead and get a visit scheduled. Minnesota week, playing time. We actually have a better pitch with brand exposure, so we're going to go with that and then put 10 back on him. Zahersky's not ready yet. We are gaining some ground slowly on him. On O'Connor, we're jumped out to a big lead over Michigan State. He's not ready for a visit yet though. We'll add this 10 back to Tolbert. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream there. I may come back with more later. I need to go grab some food. I am starving. So I will talk to you guys later.